Over 80 senior federal government officials disclosed that they or a family member made over 500 trades from 2016 through 2021, totaling over 80,000 transactions while working in the government. You recognize some of the names on the list, according to the review. Dr. Anthony Fauci and former Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, who's married to Mitch McConnell, reported sales of funds and stocks totaling up to $600,000. Another piece in the Journal today, officials betting on some of the COVID policies that they were involved with. Joining us now to discuss this, former Congresswoman Donna Edwards and Judd Gregg, former U.S. Senator and Governor of New Hampshire. In the same, right across from that piece, Judd, Senator Governor, the Journal says individual investors are placing fewer trades as the market swoons. I mean, all these numbers are abysmal in terms of trading dropping off. This is even before we've done anything with Congress.
Well, as a practical matter, if we're talking about the Congress, you certainly don't want to ban members of Congress from having the ability to trade assets. But what you want to do is essentially make it very public so that there's disclosure within, say, 72 hours. If you make a stock trade, that it's a very public disclosure. And if people are upset with it, they can talk to their congressman, or it goes to the ethics committee if it's inappropriate, or these very active public watchdog organizations. But, you know, we are a market economy. We are built on the idea that people participate in our market economy through trading stocks. That's all of America, by the way, especially people who have pensions. And I don't think you want a Congress which is separated from that, which is delinked from that. You'll just end up with a Congress which has less contact with and less knowledge of what's bothering folks on Main Street if you don't allow members of Congress to participate in the stock market.
Congresswoman, is there a way to at least keep a close eye on individuals benefiting from legislation from companies that would be involved or benefit or be hurt by legislation that they're actually involved with? That even if you do make sure that that's transparent, that just seems like you're too close to actually impacting the fundamentals of the business you're investing in.
Well, look, I'm a hardliner on this. I mean, Congress, members of Congress, people who are in policymaking positions should not be trading individual stocks. I think it's harder to police what spouses and children do, but you can certainly police what members of Congress do, what senior executive officials do. And I just think, you know, in Congress, you come across a lot of information, and some of that information is privileged information, or it's things that are not broadly known in the public. And members of Congress and senior executive officials should not be acting on that. And let's face it, Main Street really mostly doesn't trade stocks. Main Street pensions are invested in funds that are pooled funds. There's nothing wrong with that. That's an arm's length from a member or from an executive official. And I think it is high time, past time for Congress to do this. I mean, the American public doesn't have a lot of confidence in elected officials and institutions. And this is one thing that can help to build that kind of trust in those institutions. And it just shouldn't be allowed. I mean, I served on the Transportation Committee. No way I should be trading on transportation stocks based on information that I have had in that committee, or the Science Committee, what's up and down in science and research. This is really insane. The public recognizes that. And frankly, we have disclosure now. Disclosure simply is not enough.